to film my 16-week bump date. I have not filmed a bump date since 7 weeks, I think, which is a long time. I really didn't want to start filming bump dates until I was a little bit further along and had more to talk about and more symptoms and all that. So anyways, it's been quite a while. I am currently into my second trimester. I am 16 weeks and 2 days today, which is really exciting. We got to find out the gender early, but I'll reveal that in a little bit after I go through the stats of the baby. So, I am in my second trimester. I am 16 weeks, 2 days, as I mentioned. I have 23 weeks and 5 days left until we meet baby V. And the baby is the size of an avocado, so about 4 to 5 inches crown to rump, and weighs about 3 to 5 ounces. We did get to hear baby's heartbeat last week, and it was 156 beats per minute, and the baby was measuring exactly 15 weeks when we went to our appointment. Now 16 weeks. So we had an ultrasound on Saturday, and the baby was measuring 1 day ahead. So I was 15 weeks, 6 days at my ultrasound, and baby was measuring at 16 weeks. So just about right on schedule, and hopefully it stays that way and I don't have a ginormous baby. Or hopefully it stays that way and it's perfect and not a little baby. Anyways, so symptoms, I have not really had many symptoms. As many of you know, I had relatively easy first trimester. I didn't get any morning sickness. I was a little nauseous now and then, mostly in the evening. So I had to eat early or else I didn't want to eat at all. I had some food aversion. I just wasn't really hungry for anything. I guess one symptom now is I still have no interest really in eating meat. If it's there, if it's cooked for me, I will eat it. But the desire to eat meat, unless it's like a taco, a fajita, or like a hot dog, I have no desire for red meat at all. I don't want steak. Chicken's okay, but I just don't crave it. I don't want it. I have noticed it's getting harder to bend over as easily as I used to be able to. I can still, bend and touch the floor, but it's not quite as easy as it used to be. I notice my stomach a little bit gets in the way, or it's like painful. Other than that, symptom-wise, the only thing is like I feel, stretching right here under my belly, and then this whole week I felt stretching all over. Well, not this whole week, the past couple days I felt stretching all over. Other than that, I haven't really had any symptoms, so I've been very, very lucky in my pregnancy so far. We are getting closer and closer to the halfway mark, which is really cool. And we are so excited to announce that at our ultrasound on Saturday, we found out we are having a baby girl, which we were actually shocked to find out. My husband has 4 brothers, he has 2 nephews, and he has quite a few cousins that have had boys recently, I think. I think we are the first couple to have a baby girl in 8 years. So I know that some families that's quite common, and ours isn't that much of a length of time, but it's still quite astounding that we had a girl. We were shocked. I think my husband was in much more shock than I was, because I've told people from day one that I felt like it was a girl. All the signs and symptoms pointed to girl. I was getting acne, which they say points to girl because supposedly the girl takes away from her mother's beauty. I was craving I was craving sweet, which points to girl, because girls are sweet and cute as pie. What else? The heart rate was above 140 beats per minute. They say anything above 140 usually leans towards girl, which I know isn't totally true. A lot of boys have like in the 150s, but ours was 177 the first appointment, and then 156. So still above 140. There were a few other wise tales that I had read. The Chinese gender prediction chart, where you take your age, you were when you conceived your baby and the month you conceived, and it goes down, and ours was girl. So basically everything I read pointed to girl. Nobody believed me, but I was firm and I was right. But my husband was in shock, I think, for a day, and then the next morning he woke up and he's like, sorry if I was off yesterday, I was in total disbelief and shock. But yeah, it was really exciting. It's a girl, and we have decided, if you have not watched the gender reveal video, you can, and I will link that down below. And we also put up a name reveal video the same day because we were very set on a girl's name. We have been for weeks, so that wasn't changing, and I don't foresee it changing, so we decided to post the name reveal because why not? Her name will be Austin Riley. The name Austin, my husband actually decided, well, he decided both names, and I just fell in love with it. Austin comes from a song by Blake Shelton called Austin. If you've never heard it, it's a beautiful song that a man sings to a girl. The song is about this girl. She left, she didn't know what she wanted at the time, so she left and she'd gone back to Austin because she talked about it all the time. That must have been where she was originally from. And then about a year later, this girl tries calling her ex, and on his answering machine he still has messages that are saying, if this is Austin, I still love you. So basically saying that no matter what happens in life, I'm always gonna love you. And then they find each other again, and it's just a beautiful song. And Adam always has told me, if anything ever happened between us, I don't think I could ever stop loving you. And that's one thing we wanted our baby to know, is that no matter what happens in life, bad or good or distance comes between us, we will never stop loving her. And we just love the name Austin for a girl. And then Riley, we kind of just thought flowed with Austin, and it has a really good meaning behind it as well. It means valiant, so it's just a strong name, and we really like it. So that is it, I think, for my 16-week bump date. We found out it's a girl. I'm not having too many symptoms, so I will now try to do a bump shot. I'm kind of at a weird angle, so I'll see if I can get you in there. I'll have to do my tippy toes. I'm also wearing these maternity pants I don't really care for. Just the, I know that I have some room to grow in them. I think that's why I don't really care for them. Let's see if that stays. Okay. So, and this is the first time I'm actually wearing them. So here is my 16-week and 2-day bump. I'm on my tippy toes, so hopefully this isn't too shaky. So it's not too big, but I definitely noticed stretching, and I am growing, especially looking back on old videos and pictures. This right here was not here. So 16-week bump. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hit that thumbs up and go ahead and watch our gender reveal and our name reveal. And we'll see you guys at our next bump date. Bye!
On a walk.
On a walk. On a walk. We took a new adventure today.
Which way are we going?
Into the woods. Well, that always takes us home.